Hello everyone, it's K Michelle with Lady Dragonfly Designs. I'm so happy you stopped on my channel. Okay, my shoulder's hurting, but I don't want to take the leave, so I'm just working through the pain, y'all. Here is this big beauty, just pink, purple, black. I absolutely love this paper pack. I've gone through, I've stenciled too. I cannot stencil anymore, but I have put these and did some more here and there, but as you can see, I'm almost done with her. I've been working on her, and just got these few pages, but I wanted to use my little paint swatches I did on the canvas. And so like here is an example of a tuck that I would put in there. And so I made these cute little things that can go right there. You can cut it off right there. It blends into the background. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Let's see. You know, you could put it there. It fits perfect. Like on this purple one. Well, it can go this way. Any way you want to. You know, it can even be an up tuck. So, anywho, so I thought that's what we would do today, and of course, I didn't set the timer again. Okay, we're set. Look at this, y'all. This is all my cut pieces off of that paper stack. And then this is all the 12 by 12s I've cut down to 6 by 12s. Look at that stack. I have enough to do another journal. Oh my gosh, that is the biggest value of a paper pack I've ever seen. To say, let's see, 48 sheets of a 12 by 12 printed cardstock. Yeah, that is that's such a good deal. And if it's a pattern that you're absolutely in love with, you can just make a gazillion things. But today, we're just gonna make these little simple things. I do good cutting with patterns like this. So I thought we would just play. So pause, get your coffee, get your whatever you're working on. If you've been trying to do something similar like this, get it out. Let's work on it. Let's play. And it's still the same day, and Todd's over, and they're outside, and Todd always asks, are we being too loud? And it's like, yeah, as long as y'all don't start screaming or something. Or blaring the music. It's pretty chilled here. It's been overcast and looks like it wants to rain. I've got that little bit right there, so I'm gonna put the blue. Well, it's best when this thing's full. So gotta remember to lay it down. I'm gonna put that right there. Oh. That's that cranberry color. I wish you could see that. It's just shimmering. And that's what they are, shimmering H2Os. And I absolutely love them. Okay, now I kind of had a little formula. I was doing a little piece. Oh, that's cute. A piece of brown paper. I just thought we could see how many we could get done in 30 minutes. Oh shoot, I did that way. Yeah, I like that with that little pop of color up there at the top. Okay. Allergies are still bad. I've taken my allergy medicine, but the weather and the pressure and everything is just crazy. Me and her are just trying to survive. So it's a swatch, brown paper, and then one of these stamped strips that I have. Oh goodness, and then a stamp. And it goes this way. Cute. And then when I get done, I can go back and embellish with one of these if I want to. I just wanted to see, make this a mass make and see how much we could get done in a sitting. Let's use that. But yep, I am sure glad this is Friday's video because my shoulders hurt. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Oops, put that down before the brown paper. Oh well. If you don't go exactly by your formula, do not get upset with yourself. Don't kick yourself because you didn't do it in the right order. There is no rules. Okay, and see, I still have everything. And let's see. Oh, Eleanor Roosevelt. Doesn't she just look cute? I'm doing it because I can, because there's no rules. Oh, doesn't she look cute? Okay, and then all I'm doing is just cut it in the middle. So we have two. All right, so let's leave our pile over there. This is fun. I swear, I can't even. I don't know if you heard him, but Scott was coming in, but he was talking as he was coming in. Those boys don't know how to be quiet for nothing. We're loud and proud here in Texas, I'll tell you. Oh, I'm even known to do it, to walk into a very silent, subdued room with my crazy self. Oh my gosh, did y'all see the post? Excuse me. Hazel was going to have Kim Newberg on, Heart to Heart, and then she posted somebody has stolen the copper out of their fiber for the internet, and they haven't, Hazel hasn't had the internet for a week because they stole the copper. And I was like, oh, I remember when my late husband, he was an electrician, and I remember when that started in Austin, Texas, and oh my gosh, what a nightmare. How these, oh, it was a nightmare. It made my poor little husband's veins pop out of his head when that started happening. He had to put on his belt because he was already a service manager kind of thing, so he'd already taken off his belt. Oh, the man had to put his belt back on, and you know, he's taking off his work shirt and he has the undershirt underneath it, so he's just undressing and handing me stuff, and I'm giving him t-shirt and with a pocket, you know, his little work shirt and t-shirt, and giving him his belt and making sure he's got everything. He was not a happy camper. None of them were. And finally, let's finally use. That is that receipt paper that was blowing in the Walmart parking lot, and I mean, there's a whole bunch of it. Oh no, did my glue do that? I think it did. Hold on. My glue might have done that because that's very strong glue. Well, but then I think it's something telling me not to use that. Well, I'm gonna switch glue now because this is just working better. And I really don't want to do that to my poor arm. Okay, this because that's better. Cute. Okay. Yeah, so poor Hazel. I feel you, girl. That was just, I mean, thank you, sweet Jesus. It's never happened to us, but even though I was married to an electrician, but we live out here in the sticks, and, you know, they wouldn't really make it to even take the copper. Yeah, that way. We live out in the country. We don't call 911 out here. We don't. The sheriff told me, he's like, can you take care of it for me? You just take care of it for me, and I'll come and take care of the rest. Bet. Oh, that one's cute. Let's tear this little end. Because, yeah. Like my native Texan shirt says, believe the hype. It is true. Oh, that is so cute. I like that. You're too big. Take away from it. Give me a little itsy bitsy. Okay, that worked. Oh, Pusha. Okay, gotta lay it flat. Okay, there. Cool, I think we're gonna get tons of these done. Yay. Okay, and so another piece. I'll do this. I'm just cutting them, gluing them. But these were so fun to make. I mean, I sat here the other night and that is all I did. I was so happy. But tomorrow it's back to work, which that's fine. I've had plenty of days off. And got some chicken in the crock pot going for his lunch tomorrow. Darn it, I stood it up. I know y'all were yelling at me. I know. I can only help myself so much. Okay, and this piece right there. And because that thing we did Wednesday with the H2Os, that's the little thing I had all these postage stamps sitting in. Oh, where's I want to put you? I think I want to put you right there, just a little lower. Okay. And very quick and simple if you know, have all your stuff somewhat organized. If you don't, it's okay. You can have a very large creative mess on your desk if that's what you want. This glue is just on my fingers. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Strips of brown paper. Because good Lord knows, I've got plenty of brown paper. I actually threw a big old wad of it away. Yes, I did. Believe it or not, I did. I know, being a moody crafter, I'm not a cranky crafter. I'm just going with the pain in my arm. All right, and a stamp. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yep. Okay. And I'm gonna put that right there, just to change it up. Cool. And like I said, you could put less, you could put more, you could, these are so fun, you can do whatever you want. These don't have to be put on canvas, these can be on just regular paper with just regular watercolor or markers. You know, it doesn't have to be H2O. I was just playing in my craft room, setting up my Faber-Tech. I can't, y'all. Oh. If there could be a stand, well, and I'm sure there is. I am sure there is a stand that where you could put it like that, where it'll not ooze out. I know there is. But truthfully, if I had one, would I really use it? That's my theory. I would probably have it right here and still stand this bottle straight up. My nose is just running away with the spoon. But at least we are getting rain. We so need it. We have so many dead trees. And remember when I was telling y'all about that sweet little Mexican man in our favorite little Mexican restaurant? And he was, how old did I say, 97? His name was Julie. And I remember he's just the cutest thing. I wanted to bring him home. No, Scott wouldn't let me. Yes, I'm bad about that. If you're that cute, yes, I want to bring you home with me. I'm sure I told y'all the story when back in the early 90s, before kids, and Donnie and I just gotten married, and he worked for an electrician, a private electrician, and that's before he went into the union. And I was working for the state of Texas for Texas Department of MHMR, Mental Health and Mental Retardation. And my office was on the Austin State Hospital grounds. So, being housed there, you have to not only do the central office orientation, you have to do the Austin State Hospital orientation and get a badge and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, I was telling Donnie, I was, you know, just all giddy but nervous, you know, about my first day and all this stuff. Oh, in the picture, one side of my head is flat and the other side is fluffy. It was, oh, I hate that picture. I wouldn't, it was always in my pocket. I'd pop it out if you'd ask, but you'd have to ask because there ain't no way you're going to see that picture. Oh, Lord, it was god-awful. And, but part of the orientation to the Austin State Hospital is to go to some of the wards. Put that right there. And so we went into some general population. I can't remember. It wasn't like geriatrics, or it was a general population. And this one girl, she just wanted to dance, you know. And of course, they have a system of, you know, you got to make your bed, you got to brush your teeth, you got to get dressed. And if you do all these things, you get points. And for a commissary, I guess, or something, you know. And oh my gosh, but there was one guy there. He still had the lobotomy scar, y'all. He'd been there since the 60s and the 50s. Yeah, it was pretty intense, but he was so cute, y'all. And yeah, that morning Donnie made me promise, swear, pinky swear, you will not bring anybody home with you. It was very hard, but I didn't. I wanted to so bad. The one with the lobotomy scar. He was so cute, y'all. I can't help it. I'm a sucker for old people and babies. Well, helpless babies. If they're little monsters, yeah, you can have them back. I've had my two little monsters. I ain't gonna lie, they were monsters. But, you know, when Donnie and I decided to have children, or try, we figured that between Donnie and I, and our upbringing, anything short of the devil would be okay. But I am saying I was better than Donnie, but most girls are, so. Oh my goodness, yeah. Donnie was bad. He was a bad boy with the biggest heart of gold. He was my soulmate. They wanted him upstairs. And he didn't want to go. I was like, you don't want to go? I'll swap. You stay down here with the kids and tend to all this. I'll go up and be with Mom and Grandma and everybody. I've got to get Kleenex to my nose. Hold on. I mean, it's running like a water faucet. Okay, sorry, y'all. But, yeah. So, anywho, Scott has cleaned out my car. It's all on the deck. Darn it, y'all. And he was trying to find somewhere he could take it to get my car detailed. He can't find anywhere. And I was like, honey, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, my fingers are so gluey. Oh, this is worse than Wednesday. Okay. That Alamo. It's a nice stamp. Okay. Like these two short ones. Ooh. Let's cut and see if we can get a fray. This is exactly why I will use nothing but Fisker scissors. I don't know any scissors that will do that of Fiskars. I've tried the Dollar Tree ones. I've tried Westcott titanium. Those are now my office scissors. And I use those in emergency, but they will not cut canvas or material. And if it does, it's difficult. It's a challenge, and you know I don't have time to be challenged like that. So yep, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go have me a glass of wine. I haven't seen Todd in a week. His brother was here, and I didn't even get to see his brother. So I'm gonna go out and visit, see how everything's doing. He's trying to. His son blew out the motor in a minivan that's wheelchair accessible that Todd got for his mother when I was taking care of her. And his son parked the van and blew out the engine. And so Scott's friend, the other Scott, is trying to fix it. It's not going well. I mean, probably. And I think this is... Nah, be all right. Oh my God, this is pitiful. Into these purples. But yeah, and the engine they got is bad, and now they want to do all this different stuff, but they still don't even know if it's going to work or not, so I don't know. All right. Oop. God, I love that color. I cannot express. If y'all love color as much as I do, see if they have them. If I remember, I will check. But you know how well I remember. It could be written down right in front of me. Like I've thought several times today. It's like, oh, you have chicken in the crock pot. And I did do a load of laundry. It's in the washing machine. I need to go swap it. You know. What do y'all want from me? Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna tear that in half. Get some glue on that. Aren't these fun? I am having fun. Hope y'all are having fun doing what y'all are doing. I hope y'all figured out a mask make or doing something like this. Well, shoot, I just hope you're in your happy place. You know, I know how hard it is to get here, and I know Scott really thinks I live here in this chair. You know I do. It's my happy place. And if I got to get up and go do something, and I'm huffing and puffing, I want to come back to my happy place. Oh, what did I do? I did the kitty litter. Oh, Lord. Lord, I love those cats, but oh, jeez Louise. But I found a kitty litter box that's not electric, and it's $50, and you roll it and roll it back, and it's only $50. And I've got a coupon for Chewies, so I think I'm gonna get it. But I also have a doctor's appointment coming up. There, that doesn't quite match, but all right. cute? Okay, 1, 2, okay. Oh, did y'all see this? I was going to be silly, and I was going to actually cut this. Freehand. What was I thinking? No, that's not a good idea for me. I'm going to do this one. All right. Yeah, my Paisleys here. Todd's little boxer, his little brown-eyed girl. I love Paisley. You just have to get to know her. When I thought she was growling, Todd was telling me she was actually saying, "Hi, I love you, and thank you for coming and checking on me." I was like, oh, okay. But she runs with this pack just like she lived here, so all good. Okay. Do that. I know it's kind of long. But it is skinny. That'll work. And this one. Ooh. I love mess make, especially when it gets all this stuff off your desk. Oh, and I even forgot to mention that this was my last May I Celebrate with Happy Place Crafting, Miss Libby, our sweet pea. And I have had a total blast doing these journals. I love this paper pad, and I'm just celebrating the fact that I can sit here and do this. Because, you know, oh, and I can't remember what her name is. Her hands are deformed from arthritis. It's not is it Turquoise Crafting or Drink? I can't remember. I will look and I will make a note of that. Let me do it now or I will forget. You know I will. Okay. Okay, got it. So I will try to find her. And I will also try to find H2Os like on Amazon. I'm just going to turn that off. Down there. And then I'm gonna use this piece. I think I've used all my postage stamps, or my purple ones. Who am I kidding? I've got too many to use them all. Put that right there. Okay. Oh, I'm telling you, Fabri-Tac sticks. Oh. Okay, and our dinger's about to get off here. Put it right there. Awesome. Okay, let's see what we've got done here. Because my arm's just worn out, y'all. I can't do no more. But man, we made a boatload in 30 minutes. And I did the first two just before I turned on the camera, so we're counting them. Okay, so 2, oops, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow, that's the most we've ever done, isn't it? Let me set it up here pretty for a picture. Well, I hope I did something that inspired you today. These are a cute little mask make. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on canvas. It can be on paper. It can just be anything that you want. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, and let me go ahead and turn that off. And I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you have wonderful plans for the weekend. And I will be working. And I will see y'all next Monday. And I love y'all. I gotta go get all this glue off my hands now. Bye.